The 19-year-old accused in the killing of a 10-year-old girl. Coran Gregory of Southeast D.C. is facing a murder and gun charges in connection with the death of Ariana Davis.
Yeah, Ariana died a few days after being hit by a stray bullet. The shooting itself happened on Mother's Day.
Ardelia Gonzalez is live at D.C. Superior Court Northwest, where Gregory just appeared in court. Dee, do we know when he's coming back to court?
We do. September 28th, he'll be back in court. It took some time for his case to be called because this is a 45-page document that's attached to this case. And so the judge wanted to hold off until he read through the entire court record. So we were waiting for some time. But shortly after 5 o'clock, he did call the case, and it went fairly quickly. The defense said, you know, there is no direct evidence that Coran Gregory pulled the trigger, but prosecutors say there is ballistic and video evidence that links him to this murder. And I can tell you, after reading all 45 pages of these court documents, that the 19-year-old, also known as Ran on the streets, was being tracked by the FBI and ATF for some time. The case against him is very thorough, including Instagram images. Prosecutors even listing more than 30 cases, including a homicide used with the same gun they believe the suspect is linked to. Gregory was even caught on camera changing clothes after the May 14th shooting and then torching the getaway vehicle, which was later linked to a carjacking. Police say 10-year-old Ariana Davis and her family were trapped by a barrage of gunfire surrounding their car in the 3700 block of Hay Street Northeast on Mother's Day night. The court records show 53 rounds were shot in just 15 seconds. Ariana was in the backseat of the family car when she was struck by that stray bullet, but sadly, I'm also reading in court documents, her parents didn't even know their daughter was shot until a younger child in the back said, "Ari, don't die." Her relatives were interviewed at the hospital saying they knew there was an ongoing beef in the neighborhood, but didn't recognize the suspects who were wearing masks and holding what they describe as machine guns. Again, this is a very detailed case, 45 documents, so much more to pour through. We're going to have another reporter, our Casey Nolan, my colleague, will be following this story tonight. But certainly we've been here at the courthouse expecting for some family that were inside to come out and speak to us. Unfortunately, I don't believe that they are going to come out. However, still a lot of emotion tied around this case. We know that Gregory is coming back September 28th, but police say this is not the end of their investigation. They believe there are more suspects out there, and they are asking for the public's help. They said the community stepped up with so much information, so they're offering a $45,000 reward for information leading to an arrest for anyone else connected to the murder of that sweet 10-year-old girl.
All right. First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ra Kahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me this truth, peace, and salutations unto the hopeful elect. The temple of King David scattered through the four corners of the earth. And to you I say, Shalom. A Shalom to you, Akim. Shalom to you, View Sincere Aquaf. And Shalom to the hopeful elect. Now it's going to be a real quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And, you know, you young niggas out there, I'm just going to say it like that. If you don't like the lesson, whatever. Right? But this is what these young people have become, man. Right? You young niggas out there with this long hair. We've done many videos on that. You know, you young men that got, you know, this gang culture, you know, flashing your money around and, holding, you know how Jake be holding up them, their money up to their ear, like they, like the money talking to them or whatever. You know, you men that are out there, man, you young men that are out, you guys are out of control, man. You guys are out of control, right? And, I did a lesson maybe a couple of months ago. You can't help these young niggas out here, man. you can't help them. You know, because the more and more we do these videos, you know, now Yahweh Ratazah, you know, the Lord is sealing his elect, but 2/3 of our people, they're double downing on their wickedness, man. They are. They're double downing on their wickedness, brothers and sisters. You know, and, you know, the Lord is, you know, I mean, you know, now, of course, you know, the little girl, you know, I did a video on her probably a few months back also. You know, it was a spirit that was created for vengeance. And this is the dude right here, man. You know, a little girl was, you know, caught up in a barrage of bullets, right? And come find out it was these little monsters out here, man. You know, you gang, right? Tight boxer wearing ass, pants below your ass, having ass, nasty ass, stinky ass young men that are out here, man. Right? They don't think about nothing but trap music, right? And finding some funky ass box. You know, these little guys here eat McDonald's and fast food and all of that all day, every day. You see that? Smoking weeds. You know, you young men are finished. Right? You got a lot of young gals that are right here that are doing the same thing, but this lesson here is about this young man here. Let me see here. Let's go back to his mug shot. All right, this young man right here, a bug out. You know, now he done threw his life away, right? Trying to be cute. You see that? For these nasty ass young girls out here. You know, and I'm telling you, Jake don't take too kindly, right? Or you young men that are out there putting these young gals to death. You know, everything is out of order, you know, and Esau's the one that promote these little monsters to be little monsters here, man. You know, this dude is finished. What's his name? Coran Gregory, and they call him Ran. You see that? You know, I don't know what the hell is, you know, you brothers and you few sisters out there, you running across these individuals, these little Israelites out here, you know, that, you know, got long hair and got to, you know, run the hell away from, say a prayer for them. It was not a prayer for them, but say a prayer before you have to engage with them, man. These young people are finished. You see that? And, you know, I'm pretty sure he was buck wild when he was younger than this. You know, and thanks to you Israelite women out there, this is what the hell you raised here, man. These young boys don't do nothing but ride around with guns all day. You know, trying to seek their next op. And the Lord gonna destroy you individually. He is, man. He's going to destroy you young men that are out there, man. Least thou pray and repent. But Jake is, you know, is double down on their wickedness. That's why so many of them are getting killed and locked the hell away. And Esau likes this crap, man. And again, going back, if this was the ancient world, right? You little niggas will be stoned. You have a man like me, right? That'll come out there. I can't wait, right? On who we gonna stone next. And it'll be a young dude like this here, man. Very rebellious. You know, these young men today and these young women, they have the attitude of whoever cares about life, the least, right, is the coolest, man. Now somebody done lost their daughter because this dude here wanted to be Instagram famous. Let's go ahead and grab some scriptures. You know, I don't mean to be long-winded. You know. This is the book, you know what? Yeah, this is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 18, man. For you young people that are out there that are being very rebellious towards your parents, man. If this is the ancient world, right? We wouldn't lock you up no damn where. You would be put to death. And these young dudes out here, they need death, man. Deuteronomy 21, and I'm going to start at verse 18. It reads, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, you see that? So you people out there, you got stubborn and rebellious kids. This is what the hell would have happened, right, if we was back in the ancient world, man. Which will not obey the voice of his father, or the voice of his mother, you see? And that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them. You see that? So you want to be you young people out there that want to be a hard head, right? This is what the hell will happen to you, man. Causing the other little kids to fear too. Deuteronomy 21:19. Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out to the elders of the city and unto the gate of his place. You see? So your asses will be dragged into the elders, man. Right? And they shall say unto the elders of the city, right? This our son is stubborn and rebellious. You see? So you got a lot of young people out there, man, that are like this right now, man. Stubborn and very rebellious. This is what I see when I see these young people out here, man. Right? You know, I'm talking about not at this age. This dude here was 19, I believe. I'm talking about when they young. You see, you want to be, there's a video out there where you got this young gal, right? Can't be no more than 9, 10 years old in Walmart bugging the hell out. Cursing at her grandma. You know, and a lot of these little kids, they don't have no respect for their parents, man. You little hot and now Taco Bell eating ass little punks out here, man. And also you little gals too, man. Right? You city trend buying ass young people out there, man. Always sitting around watching TikTok and Instagram and just, you know, finish. You know how these young people are, man. You can take offense to it all you want, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, I don't like the way you talk, brother. Well, fuck you. You ain't got to believe me or take my word for it. Just look around. Deuteronomy 21:20. And they shall say unto the elders of the city, our son is stubborn and rebellious. And this is what you see with a lot of these young people out here, man. Right? They're stubborn and very rebellious. And a lot of you jakes out there, not talking about you righteous brothers and you righteous sisters that are out there, but a lot of you GMO jakes out there, you bug out jakes out there, you want to be friends with your kids versus being a damn parent. And then these little people grow up, right, that you raised to be monsters. Riding dirt bikes and four-wheelers and all that all day, every day, man. Deuteronomy 21:20. And they shall say unto the elders of the city, this our son is stubborn and rebellious. This applies for you women too, man, you younger women. He will not obey the voice. He will not obey our voice. And he is a glutton and a drunkard. You see that? So a lot of you people out there, you young people out there are like this, man. You won't obey the voice of your parents. You know? Let's keep going here. I'm going to go to the comment board on that video. Deuteronomy 21:21. And all the men, listen to this, man. This is the judgment for you badass kids out there, man. You badass young people. And all the men of the city shall smote him with stones. You see that? They shall stone him with stones. You know, Salakia, slip of the tongue. So this is what will happen to you in the ancient world if you was bad, man. That he what? That he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and what? Fear. You see that? So you young people that are out there that, you know, just bugged out like this. Look at this dude. You know, holding up, you know, just you see it. I can't stand, man, I'm vexed when I see these young people. Look, there it is right there. Just, you know, just vexed when we see these young people out here, man, living this whack-ass lifestyle. Evil. Scripture talk about how, you know, evils and only evils, man. That's why you should chasten your kids in the way, train up your kids in the way that they should go, man. You know, but you know, Eve pretty much, you know, after a certain age, Eve don't care about her kids no more. That's why Eve let the kids bug the hell out like this. This is crazy, man. I want to grab it in the NLT too, just in case Jake didn't understand. In the subtitle, it reads, "Dealing with a rebellious son." You see that? This applies for you young women too, man. Deuteronomy 21:18 in NLT, and it reads, "Suppose a man have a stubborn and rebellious son who will not obey his father or mother, even though they discipline him." You see that? In such a case, their father and mother must take the son to the elders as they hold court at the town gate. You see that? The parents must say to the elders, this son of ours is stubborn and rebellious and refused to obey. He is a glutton and a drunkard. Then all the men of his town must stone him to death. In this way, you will purge this evil from among you, and all Israel will hear about it and be afraid. You see, so you know, again, this is the ancient world. You young men that are out there, you guys will be put to death. You'll be put to death. You know, but you know, living in Esau's kingdom, right? Everything is upside down. You know, they'll take these young kids, just lock them the hell up, and then when they get out, they're worse than what they were before. You know, before they went in. You know, so I just want to do this lesson here, just something real quick through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. You know, I don't have a title for this lesson, but you know, I'm gonna say this: the Lord is going to destroy a lot of you young men out there, man, and women. You guys have surpassed the deeds of the wicked. Until the next time, I say, Shalom.